Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome back to another episode of Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus, and we're almost done. I don't know, I'm still not sure at the time of this recording. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this all in one episode or have it be 2 episodes, but the less I talk incessantly about nothing and pad out the whole episode, the more time I'll have to be able to put it all in one thing. But anyway, last time when we left off, we finally finished the Crimson Squad story, and all of the other stories for that matter. We did it, we saved the world, we saved Christmas. Christmas is back forever and ever, and yeah, we're still not done, because for one, we have all the side stories that we have to do for Crimson Squad, and we also have this one final thing, Asuka versus Homura, the final battle, last battle as it says right there. There's actually going to be 2 fights, and they both have their own different little, like, story segments, so yeah, let's just head straight to it. I really have nothing else to say, other than the fact that this could potentially be the finale for the series, before we head on over to side stories and all that stuff, so yeah, here we go. Okay, we're starting off in sepia tone here. Hey Homura, she says. I think this is where they're saying, oh, let's settle the score, or let's fight or whatever. Alright, so this is how it all started. It literally just said, well, let's have a fight, okay. Hey. You got a death wish? I don't know, maybe. Of course not, that's pretty confident of her. Of course not, I want to fight because I know I'm gonna crush you. No, not necessarily. Asuka's always been very friendly. Like, let's have a real fight, but obviously not to the death. You really are a glutton for punishment, huh? Yeah, okay, I mean, with Homura, you just gotta... You don't even have to persuade her all that much in order to be able to fight her. Yeah, all of those fights from last time. Last time, and by that we mean, like, literally all of the fights we've had that always end on a stalemate because they're just so equally matched. Okay, there we go. A date, apparently. Yeah, promise between 2 shinobi, aka a date. Alright. A very friendly agreement to a battle. Oh yeah, the actual lady door is different now. Here we are. No need to actually cut that out. Oh. Okay, I'm not pressing anything. This is all just happening by itself. Jugs? Your purse, I got it back for you. Oh my god, this is a flashback to Senran Kagura Burst. This is where they first met up, I think. Oh wow, thank you so much, but don't call me Jugs. My name is Asuka. So who are you? And the rest is history. It's weird how the actual, well, wait, what? Okay, sorry. It's kind of weird how the actual quote of Asuka talking didn't have any voice, and yet the narration does, like the other way around this time. It would have been funny. I know it's supposed to be like a metaphor or like, you know, symbolistic of something, but, you know, the sword and shield, you know, having the strength to, you know, defeat your enemies and have the shield to protect the people who are dear to you. But I would love it if, in the end, Hanzo just said, what? That was just me telling you to just go buy a sword and shield. Swords and shields are awesome. That's a cool weapon to have. Just buy that. Why are you overthinking all of this? Jeez. More than book learning? Wait, what do you mean? Learning about books? Or learning from the books? It just sounds weird. Book learning. Couldn't you just say, like, reading or something.
そんな私の前に現れたのがホムラちゃんだった。秘伝忍法書を奪うため半蔵学院を襲ってきたのだ。ホムラちゃんは力こそ全ての非道な女の子だった。
Yep, we remember that very clearly, or at least I do. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want to go through the entire game on 3DS, you can watch the anime, but it doesn't do it nearly as much justice as the game does. But yeah, you know, she was an evil shinobi before, so now she was like, yeah, like, Homura along with everybody else was evil.
でも私はホムラちゃんのことが嫌いになれなかった。なんとなく、本当になんとなくなんだけれど、話したりしたら仲良くなれるような気がしたのだ。
Well, Asuka was really lucky, considering how Homura used to be a good shinobi, but then she went to bad, so there was still some, you know, relevant amount of good in her. And again, you know, looking at everyone's stories, nobody is really truly bad, or no one is really truly good either. There's no such thing as being all the way good and all the way evil 100%.
そんな私の勘が正しいと思えたのは、ホムラちゃんと一緒にじっちゃんのお寿司屋に行った時だった。
Okay, another reference to Senran Kagura Burst. This is another scene in the game where, yeah, Asuka and Homura meet up, where I think Asuka's purse gets stolen for a second time, and Homura gets it back again. And then Asuka says, well, I have a little bit of money, let's go eat something together. And so Homura's like, wait, what? Like, well, why are you doing this? This is weird, you know, because at the time they weren't friends, and, you know, they were supposed to, like, kill each other, basically. And so they come here and they eat together, and Hanzo's there as well. And that's where Homura meets Hanzo, and they talk and stuff.
心底から非道な子だったら、伝説の善人を前に暴力的になってもおかしくない。
Yeah, I think run away more than attack, because, if Homura knows anything about Hanzo, then she'll know that Hanzo is like the most powerful shinobi that there is right now. So she could attack, but she would have lost in like a second.
でもホムラちゃんはじっちゃんが語る善と悪の話に真摯に耳を傾けていた。
Now listen, kids, let me tell you about this time I got so drunk at this one party, and I would, like, some of my shuriken like fell out of my pocket. And so everybody had to die, or else the secret would be out. No witnesses. Yeah, college was weird.
あの時確信したのだ。ホムラちゃんと私はどこか似ているって。
Had something in common. Yeah, we both have the same white ribbon in our hair.
命がけの戦いをするようになって、少しずつ私は変わっていった。特にホムラちゃんと忍びを交わしたことで。いろんなことが見えるようになってきた。
I mean, how couldn't it? that was a pretty wild battle. But I mean, it's not every day that you fight giant demons from hell and then you destroy an entire school, just two people fighting.
忍びの道とは何なのか。刀と盾の対の力とは何なのか。
I can get you understanding the whole sword and shield thing. I myself am still yet to understand what the path of the shinobi is. It's like talking about the American dream. It could literally be anything, you know? It's like, so, people say it so many times that, and it's so vague that, you know, I kind of forget, like, what even is this path, you know? What even is the American dream? It pretty much boils down to whatever it is you want it to be, basically.
もちろん、まだ完全に答えは見つかってないけど、少しは分かってきた気がする。
Yeah, there we go. So you don't fully get it, but you're starting to get it. I kind of don't get it at all. I kind of need a little bit more explanation. It's probably going to be some generic thing like being with my friends or something like that, but I don't know. I mean, it's understood from a while back that the entire purpose of why the shinobi exists is so that they can kill Yoma, or they can kill, like, the big giant, like, Queen Yoma. But, yeah, who knows? There's maybe more to it than that. In this entire time of them trying to kill Yoma, maybe they create other goals aside from that one.
もし忍びを交わした相手がホムラちゃんじゃなかったら、たまにそんなことも考える。でもいつも結論は同じだ。
How would your life be if it weren't for Homura? Well, I don't know. I mean, I really don't see your life changing all that much, to be perfectly honest.
ホムラちゃんと戦うのは運命だったんだ。私が忍びの道をまっすぐ歩む限り、必ずホムラちゃんとは出会っていたのだろう。
Well, both of you kind of have the same goal, right? Just following down the path of the shinobi, quote-unquote, so obviously the two of you would always bump into each other, especially Homura now that she's a renegade, she can do whatever she wants. Alright, sure, destiny and fate and whatever. A friend and a rival? It's a little vague. Oh, now it's Homura's turn. Alright, quite the differing perspectives now.
だが、今日の私の心にはつららを溶かすほどの熱さがあった。というのも、ずっと待ち焦がれていた戦いが待っているからだ。待ち合わせ場所へと早足に向かいながら、私はあの夏のことを思い出していた。
Okay, are we getting more flashbacks?
ヘビ女の筆頭として半蔵学院を襲った半年前のことを。
Okay, here we go. More flashback stuff.
一言で言えば甘ったれだ。何も知らない未熟な忍び学生の分際で忍びの道だのなんだのとよく口にしていた。
Yes, I remember Homura being very annoyed at the very beginning, being like, "Oh, you're an amateur, you don't know anything, you're so naive." And Asuka pretty much just said, "No, that's not true." Basically just repeating, "That's not true," every single time Homura said something.
そのくせ私が説明を求めると口ごもり。いつかちゃんと説明するなどと言ってお茶を濁していた。
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a BS answer, isn't it? Oh, well, I'll find out eventually, you know? Live in the moment, that's what I always say, oh boy.
そんなこともあり、最初はアスカのことをただのアホな女だと思っていた。
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. But again, you know, this is what's called character development, where people grow and learn things as time goes on.
だが、実際はそうではなかった。アスカの中には目を見て
Here we go, what did I tell you?
それは仲間に対する思いだ。
Yeah, the power of friendship is the thing that always seems to reign supreme in all these damn games. Just have a lot of friends, and then suddenly you can like defeat Satan and you know, change the entire world and just make half the world explode just because you made like 5 or 6 good friends.
当時の私にとってアスカが語る仲間という言葉は善人ならではの綺麗事のようなものに思えた。
Some corny speech like good shinobi always do. Yep, you should know.
それなのに仲間について語る時のあいつの強い眼差しに私はいつも圧倒された。
She was too serious. It was starting to get weird and awkward.
いつしか私はアスカに影響を受けるようになっていった。仲間のことを大事に思う。それに気づくことができたのはアスカととことんまで戦ったからだ。
Again, continuing on with the trend of, you know, fighting each other. You don't understand each other, and you fight each other, and then immediately you do understand each other.
もしアスカがいなければ、たまにそんなことを考える。
Okay, so it's basically the same as the other conversation. So what would have happened if I hadn't met X person? Okay, so definitely with Asuka, it's a little difficult to say what would have happened if she hadn't met Homura. You know, like, you know, it could have literally been anyone else, you know. Asuka kind of has this innate ability to befriend people, you know, Goku style. But, yeah, it could pretty much be anybody, and her life would have basically been the same. But with Homura, who's supposed to be, you know, the villain of this whole thing, you know, if she had not met Asuka, she would have probably just kept on being evil.
もしアスカがいなければ、半年前、私は一人で抜け人になっていたかもしれない。
A renegade alone? I don't think so. I think you would have probably succeeded in your plan to steal that super secret ninja art scroll and then become very powerful and, well, I mean, not you become very, very powerful, you know, make Dogen very powerful and make the school that you represent very powerful. And you would have probably continued on to being Dogen's lackey without even knowing it. You would have still, you know, kept on being evil, kept on with your, you know, very rigid perspective of like, you know, this is all about power, and, you know, whoever is strongest is, you know, the one that will reign supreme and all that kind of stuff, and never that talk about friends, even though you very clearly have a team behind you.
私がこれほどアスカに影響を受けているということを。
Yeah, probably. I mean, you went on from wearing an evil school uniform in an evil school with really nice furniture and stuff to living in a cave with some t-shirt and jeans moving furniture for a living. So, yeah, I think the change is pretty apparent.
いや、知らなくていいのだろ
Nah, I don't think Asuka's that tense. Come on.
う。私たちは光と影、永遠に交わることのない背中合わせの関係なのだから。
There we go. No, that's a lot more insightful. I like Homura's spiel a lot more than Asuka's, because Asuka's, I don't know, again, you know, very reflective of their storyline, you know, very goody two-shoes, kind of almost generic kind of good guy, you know? So with Asuka, it's like, well, she's just my real good friend. Oh boy, you know? I can already see her swinging her arm, like going, oh yes. But with Homura, like, she knows, like, she has seen some stuff, you know? She knows the best of both worlds and the worst of both worlds as well. So she's like, yep, you know, the reason for why we're so good together is because we're literally, like, complete polar opposites of each other. She's all good and I'm all bad. You know, we are the light and the shadow, and we complement each other. We both have what the other one doesn't. We stick together so much because we are literally the yin and the yang that brings us together, that brings in the balance. That's pretty cool.
たくさんの忍び学生と戦ってきた。でも、ホムラちゃんだけが私の中で飛び抜けて特別な存在になっている。
Yeah, we fought a lot of bear people, we fought a lot of crows flying around, people coming out of the ground and breaking our combos and hitting us and stuff, but no matter, they're all dead now. They never technically kill anyone, there's always quote-unquote like defeating them, but you know what I mean. Yeah, special connection with Homura. It seems that Asuka in particular has very much a connection just with Homura, and not really much of anything with any of the other ones in the Crimson Squad.
もしかしたら何度も命をかけた忍びを交わすことで私たちは言葉以上のコミュニケーションをしていたのかもしれない。
Well, sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I don't know anything about that. I mean, I know about body language, but, you know, communicating through fighting, sure, whatever, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
だとすれば、これから私たちがすることは、再会を果たした友達同士がおしゃべりしながらランチしたり、カラオケに行ったりするのと同じようなものなのかも。
We catch up by beating the crap out of each other. Yeah, I mean, who am I to say that's a good or a bad way to, you know, to catch up as friends? I mean, that's pretty much what you guys do all day, every day, right? Just be Shinobi and fight. So, sure.
実際は刀と刀をぶつけ合うという普通の女の子とはちょっと違うものになるのだけれど。
I love how they say, you know, with swords. If you didn't understand what we were talking about, you know, let's just clarify, with swords.
知ってるかな？私がこんなにホムラちゃんのことを思っているってこと。
Nah, I'm sure he's gonna flip around and Homura's gonna say, no, does Asuka know how much I think about her? Yeah, just kiss already, you fools.
私たちは永遠に交わることがない。どこまで行っても背中合わせの関係だ。しかし、アスカ、お前背中合わせだからこそ、私たちは誰よりも近い。他の誰よりもいつもそばにいるのだ。
Yeah, for us to rip each other's clothes off till our heart's content.
約束した場所に来る。
Here we go.
額にうっすらと汗をかいているホムラちゃんがいた。
Yeah.
すでに準備は万全のようだ。
Yep, she's ready to go. I think, yeah, as she was saying, like, this hotness that she's feeling in her body, I think is getting a little bit too hot, and now she's sweating.
ごめんね、待った？
Okay, so the stage is set. This is actually like the Final Destination style arena that we've seen in every single final boss fight for every story. So it seems that the final boss fight is going to take place in the same area.
いや、いいから準備しろ。
Yeah, she's getting straight to the business. Yeah, whatever. Let's just fight.
私はホムラちゃんの隣に並んでストレッチを始めた。節々を伸ばしながらホムラちゃんの一段と鍛え上げられた体に見入った。
And I know because I touch it all the time.
この短期間に相当修行を積んだのだろう。でも修行の量なら私も負けていない。
I love how the both of them are just like very like just warming up and stretching before fighting. You'd think that they just, you know, head straight to it, or, you know, jump in the air and clash swords or something. But they're like, no, let's warm up. Let's have a glass of water and shake hands, like gentlemen's rules.
準備いいよ。
Okay.
よし。
ホムラちゃんが生き生きとした顔をする。私たちは向き合って間合いを取った。挨拶もなく、近況報告もなし。それなのに心が通い合っているような不思議な気持ちよさを覚えていた。
That must be a pretty tight bond if you know everything about each other without even talking, or that or telepathy.
ホムラちゃんは背中の刀に手をかけた。
Oh god, the seventh sword, the one that the one that she breaks out of when she turns into the red-haired Crimson Homura.
これは円月花といって半端者には刀身すら拝むことができない。いわば主を選ぶ刀だ。
それで初めは使っていなかったんだね。
Oh god, this is a very long sentence. Actually, she just said one sentence, and for some reason they translated it into 2 sentences.
これは実家からせめてもの情けとして選別でもらったのだ。
When I left, and by that I mean they disowned me, because I almost killed a man.
そういえば前に少し聞いたことがあった。ホムラちゃんは中学の時に悪人とのいざこざが原因で家に追い出されてしまったらしい。
Homura left, and then she yelled at her parents and said, "Joke's on you! I got the cool sword."
円月花が抜けなかったのは私の力や技の不足が一番の理由だろう。ただ、もしかしたら家への未練も心のどこかにあったのかもしれない。
Yep, you're a hard-boiled badass now.
そこまで話すとホムラちゃんは円月花をおもむろに抜いた。
Now I'm gonna get my 2 little wakizashi crappy swords. I don't have a cool sword like she does. I don't have any hidden stuff like her, but I got my two little knives. That ought to do it.
この刀が抜けるようになったのはアスカ、お前のおかげだ。私の力も技も心もお前が成長させてくれたからだ。
Great. Now, didn't we already establish that we didn't need to talk to each other to understand each other? We said, well, we don't say hello, we don't ask, we don't talk about anything. Well, you know, we just look at each other, we fight, and we already understand each other completely. And yet we proceed to talk about, you know, stuff.
ホムラちゃん、私も同じ気持ちだよ。
So in the end, we never actually had to fight. We actually had lunch and sang karaoke like normal girls. But you know, we thought about that fight. We pushed it back to another day.
私の力も技も心もホムラちゃんが成長させてくれた。今の私があるのはホムラちゃんのおかげなのだ。
Yeah, this is what I'm saying about the 2 of them really complementing each other. Because Homura is too wild and aggressive and compulsive. And, you know, by having Asuka around, she's able to kind of learn a little bit about mercy and, you know, niceness and kind of honing her skills and, you know, kind of having more of a cooler head about things. Rather with Asuka, because she was, as Homura said, an amateur, you know, she, thanks to Homura's aggressiveness, then she toughened up, she became stronger, she's more sharp, she's more agile, and, yeah, she definitely... It's kind of like Paul McCartney and John Lennon, you know? Like one softness fused with someone else's toughness really complement each other and turn into some weird, indescribable thing where, you know, it's kind of a symbiotic relationship where the both of them can't really live without the other.
おしゃべりが長かったな。
There we go, enough talk. Yeah, dinner was here, we weren't gonna talk. Okay, let's kill each other already.
ホムラちゃんが円月花を構えた。私は腰を深く落とし、2頭の脇差しを抜く。アスカ、正義のために。私は言いかけてやめた。
Oh? Well, it's kind of a good thing that I actually interrupted that sentence halfway. I'm sorry. Again, I still can't really, you know, tell when the sentence is over because there are a lot of pauses in the middle of the sentence.
もうこんな口上必要ないね。
I mean, you can say that if you want. I mean, it's your phrase. It's your faction's catchphrase, so naturally you'd want to say that.
ホムラちゃんが嬉しそうに唇の端を上げた。行くよ、ホムラちゃん。
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
来い、アスカ。
Alright, now we're fighting. The final battle. For sure, this time. Oh my god, okay. They're actually letting me decide. I thought that it was going to be 2 different menus at the very beginning. with Asuka versus Homura, and then Homura versus Asuka. So, who do we choose? Let's flip a coin on this. Where's my coin? Well, actually, I have a lot of coins here. Okay, I actually was not expecting to, you know... I thought it was just gonna be Asuka immediately, and then I would have to move on to Homura. But I guess we were kind of flipping around from one to the other, huh? Okay, then, so we have to decide. So, I have a quarter right here. The eagle will be, Asuka. And then, the big man head... the big head man will be Homura. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's in the air. Ah, come on! It didn't even spin. It literally stayed on it on the side, on the same side the entire time. Okay, come on, do it for real. 1, 2, 3. Oh! It fell on the floor. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? This damn coin disappeared into the ether. I hate it when that happens. Don't you hate it when you drop something and then it ends up on like the other side of the goddamn room, and I'm like, how did that happen? You're a coin. You didn't roll over, it just dropped, fly on the ground. Oh my god. The coin literally vanished. What the hell? Goddamn coins. Running around like they own the goddamn place. Alright then. Lucky for me, I have another one. Okay. Let's see. There's a man here. And then there's a man on a boat on the other side. So Boatman is Asuka. And then Big Head Man is Homura. So here we go. Whoa! Flip it around. And okay, Headman. So, I guess I'll be choosing Homura first. It's kind of fitting, since we just finished the Crimson Squad story. But, Asuka is the big, like, main kind of protagonist character. But anyway, Homura. We're doing that first, and then we're fighting with Asuka next. Okay. Here we go. Oh, like, the slidey door even changed to the Crimson Squad style. Alright. Here we go. Okay, like, the stage is actually different. It's a different color. It seems like it's a sunset, and there's an actual different song now. Okay. Ah! I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Try this. Okay then, so if my memory serves me correctly, this battle is actually very difficult. Like, actually, like, legitimately very difficult. So I'll try my best to actually use all of my experience, all of the experience that I've had in this entire game to the best of my abilities. I don't know if the level that I'm at right now means anything. Maybe I'll have to do the side stories first and then level up a little more. Because I'm actually getting my ass kicked here. Okay, I'm not gonna give up. Come on, I'll try my best here. Although I am doing a whole lot of nothing to her. Holy damn. I'm really struggling to put a dent on her. And I'm literally just about to die. I would like to have her transform first, rather than myself. If it's taking me this long to actually, you know, put her at half health, then okay. Yeah, this is kind of a chill song. I thought it'd be a lot more action-oriented, but, apparently... I mean, there's, like, vocals and everything, so, yeah. I'm surprised at how chill it is. Come on, we need some aerial raves. Oh. Okay. Okay, it seems that we cannot really brute force our way out of this battle. We're gonna have to do a lot of dashing. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's up. I think I know what's up. She's just juggling me. She keeps doing that triangle move, and she's juggling me in the air. Yeah, just like that. There we go. But you gotta keep doing that. Okay, so it's less of a matter of, actually getting stronger, but we have to actually... Okay. There we go. We just have to follow the pattern. We need to be careful and not get too hasty. Because then she just does that triangle move. And we end up getting screwed over. Okay, we gotta be chill about this. We could try and parry, but I feel like that would be risking it too much, because you gotta really guard at the very moment she attacks. And I kinda still don't know how to time that too well. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Secret Ninja Art? Okay, okay, okay. It's a triangle one. Well, now's my turn. You think you're so hot? There we go. Okay, so Crimson Homura. There we go, there we go. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. Oh no. Dude, I'm doing my ninja art, which means I'm invincible. Okay, there we go. Now you can attack me, and that is not a good thing. Okay, come on, get over here. Okay, you're not actually spamming your moves this time, which is great for me. Now you're just spamming ninja arts. Oh! Ah, there we go. Oh, shit! You were actually anticipating that. It's kind of weird when, the NPCs are actually intelligent, and they actually pose a challenge. I feel like I'm playing chess now, like I have to wait for their moves. I actually have to anticipate and read what they're gonna do. So if I stay far away enough from them, I can do that. There we go. I can just parry. Oh god. I just have to wait. Okay, there we go. So this, if you try and brute force this fight, you will most definitely die. But if you try and stay away from them, if you keep a distance, and you wait for them to do something stupid like that, then maybe you might be able to, you know, parry them and then hit them. It seems that we're doing a halfway decent job, I think, at, you know, keeping myself out of harm's way. Ah, she's still hitting me. Like, even when I'm doing the arrow rave, she, like, completely ignores it. She ignores all the hits. Like, I'm still hitting her, but... Okay, I guess I'll do another one of these. There we go. It's, she's a little slower, but I'm definitely invincible. I'm not able to get hit by her while I'm in this form, which is a great advantage to me, because... Seriously. Oh, no. It's always that triangle move, isn't it? It's never the square one. I really have to stop, like, dashing into her, because that's what's gonna kill my thing. It's gonna kill my whole run. I'm doing pretty well so far. I don't want to ruin it. Oh no, I pressed triangle. I'm gonna dive down. Okay, there we go. Where are you? Where are you? Lock on. There we go. There we go. As long as that last triangle move hits, I'm good. It seems that the aerial rave is not even doing much anymore. I kind of want to hit you with an ultimate, because, god damn it, I'm getting very close to dying. And I'm kind of running out of choices here. Alright, you're about to fall over. Alright. That didn't do a goddamn thing. Okay. Nope. Senju. Ah, come on! How are you able to do that triangle move so quickly? You have to hold down triangle for like 3 seconds before you're able to do it, and Asuka's able to do it immediately. That's bullcrap. That's probably because she's the NPC. Alright, ultimate. Here we go. Yes. I literally have no other choice other than to do this. There we go. Oh, and I stay in this form for a while. I was not aware that you stayed as Crimson Homura for a while afterwards. I'm gonna die. Either I level up right now, or... Ah, come on! That recovery animation for the dash is what fucking killed it. And now I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. God damn it! No, that's bullshit. I should not have lost that. It was that stupid recovery animation that fucked me up. Ah, that's not fair. God damn it. Alright, so I'm at a similar point as to where I was before. The moment I started talking, I'm screwing up, but yeah, god damn it. Okay, so I'm pretty much back to where I was before. The fight so far has been pretty goddamn epic. I think I'm actually gonna show footage of that, maybe like a fast forward footage or something. But anyway, if there's one thing that I learned out of Asuka right now is that aerial raves no longer work with her because she recovers from that immediately. Like, she jumps in the air, and she just, like, she's completely impervious to aerial raves. So, that's a bad idea, because no matter how many times I hit her, she just kind of keeps hitting me back no matter what. And I need to stop wasting these ninja scrolls that I have, because I really want to start building them up for an ultimate, because I already know that she's gonna really hit me hard, like right now. Look at that, it's almost impossible to avoid. Yeah, she is really insistent on... There we go. Yeah, even when she's dizzy, like, she still, like, recovers from that very easily. There we go. So it's basically the key to win this fight. Just constant parrying. Parrying, and then just avoiding doing any kind of arrow raves. All you can do is just do chip damage. Just whenever you find the tiniest of openings, because then she basically finds all the openings in you. Ah, it's so annoying! She's like impervious. She's so difficult. Okay. I need one scroll. I need one scroll for an ultimate, because it seems that's the only thing I can do right about now. No matter what I do, no matter how much I try to hit her, I just can't. She ducks down and she hides, and then it's impossible for me to get near her. Oh great, now she does her ultimate. Fuck you. Oh my god. This is kind of starting to get a little bit unfair. Okay. Yeah, because like it's bullcrap. No matter what I try to do, like she just like smacks it out of the way, and it's just not. What? I'm doing my ultimate and it clashed? That's bullshit. That is so not fair. What, I won? Okay, apparently I won. Okay. That was very anticlimactic. I thought her clothes was gonna come off, and it was okay. That was very sudden and out of nowhere. I thought I was struggling. Okay, I'll take it. I won, I guess. Weirdest final boss fight that I've seen, because it was very out of nowhere. Suddenly I win. Alright, I did it. Yep, seriously, better believe it. I mean, not even I believe it. I don't believe it either. I mean, I did my ultimate, and I didn't think that ultimate was gonna be that powerful, but I guess it just destroyed you immediately. Do I hear a compliment coming? I've been lifting boulders, I've been pushing cows all over the place. I mean, what do you do? What kind of cows do you push? Really? Your plan was just a one-hit kill? Holy damn. Well, you struggled a lot to get that. Nope, just drinking a lot of milk, hard work, and perseverance. Well, there we go. I mean, Kiria also trained Rin, which is Homura's teacher. So, if Kiria is also training Asuka, then you shouldn't be surprised. Nah. I mean, it's kind of fun when you don't die. I don't know. It's called having fun or something, but you already said fun. Yeah, it's kind of fun too. What is this feeling? I guess the feeling is fun. Yeah, and that's totally not because I've been living in a cave and just eating Yomi's grass for a while now. Yeah, it's because I legitimately want to hear what you have to say, and not totally because I'm gonna get free sushi out of it. No, I'm sure he's happy to see anything with boobs. Gotta get back to my training, and by that I mean I gotta go and lift more furniture for a minimum wage.
Asuka, もっともっと強くなれ。私はそれ以上に強くなってみせる。
No, great. Just keep getting stronger just so that I can keep beating you.
負けず嫌いだね、ホムラちゃん。
Well, this is Homura we're talking about, so yes, clearly.
お前に似てな。
Now, Asuka, I guess she is pretty competitive too.
それじゃあまたね、ホムラちゃん。
We just had this big epic fight and then, okay, later, bye. Well, it was supposed to be just a normal, friendly fight. Well, at least they actually settled a score and there was a winner this time. Even though there are like two alternate endings to this. It's not like all the other, you know, rivalries like Goku and Vegeta and all those where like nobody ever really wins. Yeah, we'll meet again soon enough in the next game. Okay, that doesn't sound very comforting. That's not something like a stalker would say. I'm always close by, you know. I'm looking at you from the bushes. Fantastic. Let's all go home. Nah, that's a nice picture. Yeah, I head quote unquote home. I go to my bat cave. There we go. But I won, so yeah. Just I shoot the finger and laugh at her face and then I run away. Yeah, man, you're telling me that's like the first time I've ever had to actually think about me fighting somebody. Usually all these fights are kind of a cakewalk. But then this fight in particular, holy damn. Aside from fighting Rin and Daidoji, like this one is pretty challenging because all of the, like, the boss is like so impenetrable. No matter what you do, they keep slapping your way, they keep slapping away your attack with like the same attack that you're doing, but stronger. You know, it's just like, no matter what, you're always going to be in the disadvantage, so you just gotta keep chipping away at them until they eventually die, and they just do the ultimate at the end. I mean, I feel like that was rather uneven, actually. I don't think we were in the same level at all. I think she was way higher, and I just prevailed out of sheer just keeping my distance. So when you have that pretty much... it says there, so an opponent who makes you feel you can fight a full stretch? Don't you mean full strength? Stretch feels a little weird. Like it just doesn't fit there. Great, as long as I can walk that path with her, it'll be great, because her grandpa has sushi, which means I won't starve to death.
ホムラちゃんと別れて学校への道を歩いた。勝ち負けとか関係なく私は大満足だった。忍びの道とは何か、じっちゃんの言う刀と盾の対の力とは何か。
I mean, it is actually quite fitting. I think, you know, in anime and all that kind of stuff, people always like to keep it mysterious, you know, when there's like two rivals and people, and then they fight, they kind of don't want to break, you know, like the fan, they don't want to divide the fan bases, or they don't want to like break the fans' fantasizing or illusions of what they have. And so they always keep it vague and say, oh, you know, whoever you want it to be is the one that wins, or like, oh, they're equally matched, so there's no winner. And they make that bullcrap up like that. But if I ever had to decide, you know, of anybody between the two that would actually win and have it make sense, I think it would be Homura. I think regardless of you know, Asuka being one of the more main characters, I think Homura is way more interesting, has more depth, and definitely has gone through so much more that kind of warrants her to kind of have this much power and to learn all these things and to be in the position that she is now and to actually win, you know, like all of this effort, all this crap she's been through, and then just putting it all into this one fight against her rival and just winning, you know. To me that makes more sense than Asuka winning. But and I think, you know, it makes more sense for Asuka to lose because, as Homura says, she's kind of an amateur, and you know, she kind of learns as she goes and she learns from her mistakes.
そんなことを考えて悩んでいる私だけど、ホムラちゃんと向き合っていけばいつか本当の答えにたどり着けると思う。
Sure, keeping it vague as usual.
だからホムラちゃんにそっぽを向かれないよう、誘っても断られないように精進し続けよう。おばあさんになって歩けなくなるくらいまでホムラちゃんと刀を交えられたら嬉しいな。
Great. Just the both of them at 80 years old poking each other with sticks. Ah, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, not if I kill you first. What? Can't hear each other. They fall asleep right in the middle of it. They just die standing up.
長い長い忍びの道、忍びの道を極めるまではホムラちゃんと一緒に歩いていきたい。
これより続く物語は、忍び学校で日々鍛錬を重ねる少女たちの戦いの奇跡。そう、それは彼女たちの生きている証明である。
Aw. There we go. That was Kiriya's voice. Oh, still not done.
無連の戦いの果てに、親衛の先に何を得て、何を失うのか。
Okay, are you done? I think not.
それはまだ
There we go.
誰もわからない。
Oh, okay, now you're done. There we go. The music faded out, so I'm pretty sure that was the end. And we see the credits again. Okay. Oh, now it's gonna be the images for all of the factions, so there we go. Alright then, so that was Kiriya narrating, saying, oh, what lies ahead, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, there you go. That was the last little bit of fighting for Senran Kagura Shinovi versus. That was the final battle. I am not entirely sure if the other battle between, like, if I choose Asuka in this other fight, I'm not entirely sure if the story is actually different. I'm tempted to go I'm tempted to go back and actually choose Asuka this time, because everything that was before the battle is exactly the same. You know, like, if it really was different, they would have had me choose a character from the very beginning, rather than actually have me choose it until, like, right before the battle. So I don't know. Maybe, like, the little piece of dialogue at the end, you know, they say, I don't know, I guess that little dialogue at the end before the beginning and the end is a little different, but I really don't see if it's worth it to actually, you know, go through it. Well, you know what, screw it. I say we do it. Let's just skip through all this, and let's see how it looks like, actually. Let's see if we don't actually end up unlocking something else after this. Well, there we go. I mean, we gotta get rated. There we go. I got a B. I thought I would actually get a full-on D. Alright, we went all the way to level 30. I think I was level 22, I think? Went all the way up to 30. Holy damn. New technique. Awesome. Be sure to use that against me right now. Okay, so I'll save, and we're gonna move over to Asuka this time. Which, it has been quite a long time since we last used her, so, I don't know, maybe a little weird. So there we go. Asuka versus Homura, and that's it. Okay then, so let's select this again, and I'm assuming the story's gonna happen again, so I'll just go ahead and skip through all of it and then move on over to the character select. I'm sure, yeah, okay, we're gonna be seeing this, skip that, look at this really pretty slidey door again, and we're about to choose our fighter. Oh, more stuff, we'll skip it again. I'm sure it's gonna be the same. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go for Asuka. Let's see if there's any kind of difference, aside from the slidey door. But, yeah, I think there won't be much, other than, you know, the dialogue with the 3D models afterwards. Alright, here we are. A dance cloaked in shadows. Okay, let's skip through this. And now here we begin. Okay, so our health bar is actually way bigger than Homura's. I don't know what I did to get it that big, but I welcome it. Okay, yeah, of course, very typical of Homura. Homura's a goddamn beast that can understand her being as aggressive as she is now, rather than Asuka and her aggressiveness. I guess it's just her going all out for her friend. Yeah, we're definitely doing more damage with Asuka than we ever were with Homura. I guess because we already did all the side stories with Asuka, I guess she got all those extra levels. And so maybe that's why she was way stronger. Yeah, with Homura, we used her, like, straight out of the story mode, so, she was still on, like, level 20 and whatever. Okay, so let's just try this. Let's try beating her on the opposite end of the spectrum now. There we go. Okay, this fight is definitely a lot easier than the one with, Homura. Especially now that we have a higher defense and our health bar is a lot bigger, and I mean a lot bigger. We can definitely take it a little bit easier now. Oh god, now she's gonna transform. Okay. Okay. I still wanna be careful, because even if we are slightly stronger, it is still dangerous to, you know, be too confident. Especially now that we are fighting Crimson Homura, where she just stays in that form and she's invincible during that time. We just gotta wait for her to kind of calm down and then hit her. Again, okay, so the same trend as last time persists. The aerial raves don't really do much because she's not stunned. They just kind of they just keep attacking no matter what. They just completely nullify everything that I do. So I'll just let her fly. I'll let her fly, and then I'll just keep my distance. Oh, damn it. I was scratching my nose, and then this happened. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. Please, don't have it be... Yep, there we go. It's Crimson again. I'll just stay over here. I'm not staying near you, ever. There we go. Back to normal. Oh, no. Oh, no. God damn it. I kind of like Asuka's triangle move a lot better, because that one you can actually parry it a lot easier, rather than Homura's one where you kind of just have to run away. I'm going back into the unfair territory now. Okay, let's try and do... Ah, damn it. I thought I was transformed. I'm not. Great, I just ruined that entire health bar that I could have used to save myself in a tight spot. And now look at what I've done. Oh no, I'm gonna suffer. Or maybe not. Okay, I think we're still good. And my lock-on went away. That is not a good thing. That is really bad, actually. That is really, really bad. Ah, damn it, come on! Okay, here we go. That should put a dent in your plans. And I parry. Pretty good. Yeah! There we go. You just keep doing that. I forget that when you're transformed, the aerial raves are continuous. It's not like in your regular mode where you just do one. Man, hopefully I level up during this, because I really want to do my ultimate against her. Okay. There we go. I love that I throw shuriken, because that just puts me at a relatively safe distance for when I throw the triangle move for the aerial rave. Man, why are they even like confused and stunned if it only lasts for a few seconds? Not even that, it lasts for like 1 second and then they get back to hitting me again. It's a little annoying. Okay, I have 3 scrolls, I need 2 more, and I'm good to go. Okay, ultimate? Yep, that's the ultimate. There's that, and then the explosion, and then you stay in that form for a little while before you change it back. Okay, there we go. Ah, come on. No, please stay away. Don't touch me in inappropriate places. Oh, ah, damn it. I almost want to stay quiet, because I just really want to focus right now. I do not want to lose this match. Oh, fuck you. Joke's on you, you're helping me rebuild my meter. Just one more. One more scroll, man. If I can just parry one move. I just need to parry one move. There we go. Okay, you can kick my ass all you want. You're gonna suffer for it in the end. Okay. I gotcha. There we go. Alright, time for the grand finale. Here we go. You asked for this. Alright. Die. Ultimate Secret Ninja Art. Let's look at it. Big giant frog coming out. I don't know why in the subtitles it says ew when Asuka seems very much happy to have the giant frog around. There we go. You're dead. Okay, so we have like a final little match here instead of just having her. There we go, I win. Okay, so that's what it was last time. Okay, yeah, that was weird back there. Okay, now I know that I won. It wasn't as unexpected as last time. Okay, let's take a look at the dialogue. It is now you who lost this time, Homura. Alright, is it seriously just gonna be like a flip of the dialogue? That was super close? No. I think the Homura fight against Asuka was more close than this one. Yeah, raise up the gravity in the Capsule Corp training room. Yep. You know, just lift a lot of rocks, eat rocks, polish rocks, push cows that are also carrying rocks. Great. Just curiosity is all. Oh great, no, she doesn't want to spill the beans either. She's gonna be like, I can't tell you that. Oh, she's gonna say no. She's gonna be like, no, we have to be separate because we're rivals, blah blah blah. Or she could just say that. Well, I guess you're happy about it because you're happy for Asuka that she got stronger. Because she's not the amateur that you called her out to be last time. I love how in English it says, say what now? When Asuka literally just said, huh? You know, like when somebody says, eh, or huh, or something like that. Why do you have to add 3 really weird sounding words in there? Like, again, you know, translation, localization, I don't know. I've ranted. Even in the even in the goddamn finale, I'm still complaining about it. Yep, you got more rocks to carry. Fantastic, we're gonna be in our deathbed trying to stab each other. Whoever dies first loses. Okay. Later. The strongest and the best friend. Yay, friendship. I'm assuming that all the story-based stuff is gonna be the same, right? I'm assuming that it's gonna start with Asuka and her reflection first. Oh no, wait, it's literally like in the same order. There we go, it's the same thing. And then the Kiriya is saying that. And the story continues as I skip it. And then we're gonna get the credits. Alright then, there we go. That was the finale. The Senran Kagura Shinovi versus the grand finale. The battle between the two titans, between the two main characters since the very beginning. Because, you know, since the first game all the way to now, it's always been pretty much just a long fight between Asuka and Homura. It's kind of like a Goku and Vegeta kind of relationship there. Along with all of these other people with their own little rivalries. Now, yeah. That's it. I really don't know what else to say. I've said everything I've ever wanted to say about this game and the series as a whole. In a whole bunch of other videos that I've made that are Senran Kagura related. Am I checking out for you know, Estival versus and live streams, and you know, all around this game, all around this as I go through all the storylines. I've always talked about how I really like the art style for this one specifically. I think the art style for this PS Vita for Shinovi Versus really holds up very well, even in contrast to Estival Versus. Well, a lot of people can say that, you know, Estival Versus just looks way better and is so much better, but I disagree. From a gameplay perspective, I think it's a huge regression. You know, visual-wise, it's really good, but I think the Shinovi versus really stands out on its own, and it really has a style that is very unique. I personally feel like in terms of the anime, like the 2D anime and all that kind of stuff, Shinovi versus really takes it. I feel like it's absolutely perfect, and I feel like it's kind of wrong that they constantly keep changing kind of like some subtle things about the art style with every single goddamn game. You know, with the 3DS games, is fairly different from what you have in the Vita games, and you know, from Shinovi versus to Estival versus, it changed quite significantly. And Estival versus, even though it's a lot shinier and glossier and all that kind of stuff, I don't know how I feel about it. I still feel like Shinovi is the perfect form of Senran Kagura in terms of art style and visuals and all that kind of stuff. I feel like all the characters look absolutely perfect. I mean, they look bright and cool and light, but you know, at the same time, they kind of have the shading and you know, the movement available to have things be a little bit more actiony and more serious. And you know, in Estival versus, they started, you know, fusing like CGI and all that kind of stuff, and it's a little weird. So yeah. Also, like the faces of the characters become a little bit more rounded. Like the eyes are more round for all the characters, and then their teeth look like Alvin and the Chipmunk's teeth, which is a little strange. But yeah, I feel like in Shinobi versus, they all look a lot more distinctive and a lot better. I feel like that's just them in their perfect form. I have no idea why they keep changing the art styles, but you know, all of them are good. I just think the Shinobi versus is the best one out of all of them. Even better than you know, the 3DS ones, which, you know, Deep Crimson is gameplay-wise almost perfect. The game itself is just not big enough to actually accommodate that kind of gameplay style. But yeah. The soundtrack for Shinobi versus is also really good. The gameplay for Shinobi versus is also pretty great, and they kind of, you know, push that a little bit more forward in Estival versus by adding more stuff like bombs and robots and all that kind of stuff. And so both of them are pretty much the same game in essence, but they just keep adding more stuff that make it more fun. And Shinobi versus seems like a good decision to put it out over here in America, because if it weren't for Bon Appetit and Shinobi versus, I probably would have never known of Senran Kagura, and we probably wouldn't be here right now. I like the story, I like all the characters, I mean, most of the characters. I like how every single character kind of has a reason to be there. They all have their own backstories. All of them are really sad, but yeah. It is weird how their sad backstories are kind of turned into a joke in the side stories. Again, if there's one thing that I don't like about this game, is probably you know, how the game runs. Sometimes the frame rate is a little weird. The controls can be a little strange, going from the hub world to the actual levels. And then, obviously, the localization and the translation is a little weird. I mean, I wouldn't say that that is like super duper bad. It's just weird. Like, the decisions made are really weird. You know, simple stuff from like a huh that could just be translated into huh gets turned into say what now? Where did you say humura? You know, just this big long ass sentence that has no business being there. You know, I feel like they could just, you know, get away with all that fluff and just put something that is a little bit more, you know, not literal translation, but more faithful and more, you know, accurate to what they're actually saying, rather than, you know, Americanizing it by, you know, instead of just saying, huh, they're saying, say what now? You know, like, that's a very Disney Channel American thing to say, you know, it just, I feel like they're trying to appeal to an audience that is not interested in being, like, it seems like they're trying to appeal to a more mainstream audience when the people buying these games are nowhere near the mainstream audience, you know? It's like they're selling this to a niche audience, and they're trying to promote it and, like, you know, trying to make it out like this is a game for a mainstream audience, while making, like, these really weird phrases, you know, having Shiki do all of that, you know, Valley Girl, you know, talk and all that. And even though, I mean, I guess that one works, right? But, you know, there's a lot of things with, you know, all the other characters are a little weird. But in any case, it was still pretty good. I like this game. I like this game a lot, actually. I've played this game for hundreds of hours, actually. The only reason for why, you know, you don't see the grand total is because I have this save file, and then I have the other 100% save file, and all of that. So just try and add all of that into one thing, and you'll see the number of a man that has no life. Oh, apparently I am full on level 50. I was not aware. I don't know how I got all the way to level 50. But, I mean, maybe I just don't remember, because, there have been some times where I've had to re-record, or other times where I, because I know that, I'm not gonna use those characters again in the video series, I just kinda use them in my own time, so who knows. Anyway, so, total playtime, in terms of the main story, I guess, yeah, 55 hours. I'm still gonna go back and do the side stories. As you can tell right there by the Shinobi Girls Hearts thing, it's still incomplete. So I'm actually gonna go back and do the extras episodes, which is the side story for the Crimson Squad. But aside from that, we're pretty much done. And yeah, add that in, 55 hours. Add that in with the 91 hours. That's about 140 hours. Yeah. I really did spend a long time with this game, because I really do like it a lot. Senran Kagura in general is a pretty good series. There we go. Alright then, I really don't know what else to say other than, go back here to the logo. And thank all of you guys for watching. This has been a really long series. I can't remember when I started it. But the very first episode actually has like 1,000 or so views, which is pretty high for a Let's Play series that I've done. And I've had a lot of people consistently comment on my videos and discuss, story-related things and argue about the characters and all that kind of stuff. There are a lot of people, till this day, they're still catching up with all the previous episodes, which I'm happy to hear, because I always encourage everyone to, go and, try and catch up and all that. And, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. I definitely did. Some people thought that this series was silly, or, a lot of people complained that I didn't get a lot of the things in terms of the storyline, but hey, you can see all those discussions in the comments where I basically discuss with people, all of our opinions and all that stuff. Overall, this was a pretty successful series. Shinovi Versus is by far the most consistently watched series on my channel, other than stuff like Namco High and, some very old Minecraft series that I've done, so, yeah, thank you very much for that. And the adventure's not over, because after the extras episodes and after my commentary on the Senran Kagura anime, and some other extra stuff that I want to take a look at, we're still not done. This is March the 4th, and in March the 15th, which is right around the corner, is when Senran Kagura Estival Versus, the direct sequel to this game, will be coming out. And I'm gonna have a review code for that. I'm gonna be reviewing that at thebuttonsmashers.com, and of course I'm gonna get to keep that code. And you know what that means? It means that we're gonna begin a brand new series very, very soon with, a brand new look, a brand new console. We're moving on from Vita to PlayStation 4, brand new graphics, 60 FPS, 1080p, all that stuff. I am recording on an old Elgato that only records at 30 FPS, so unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to see the footage at 60 FPS, but, it still looks pretty goddamn good, so, yeah, I mean, obviously, art style-wise, I still think Shinovi Versus is better, but, that does not stop Estival Versus from still looking pretty mighty gorgeous. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me through this journey. Really big story, divided into 4 different stories. So, yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than thank you very much for all of your support, and hopefully you guys join me for the next adventure. So don't be sad, just because this is the end of a journey, that only means it's the beginning of a new one. I'm the Hat Person, and I will see you guys next time in Estival Versus. See you later.